one of the reasons I'm running is because they've messed up our country. We're in lockstep to what happened to Argentina in the 1980s, and people heard of the lost generation that happened with Japan, and we're following exactly in line with them. And just to give you an idea of what happened to Argentina in 1980, they were trying to form these social programs. They had a very prosperous economy, but they started establishing all these social programs and then retirements and that sort of thing, which put demands on the populace for more taxes and that sort of thing. They started taxing more. It got to a critical mass, and so they started to have to print money. What that caused was hyperinflation. And what I mean by hyperinflation is interest of 26 or more % per year, and actually an inflationary period of where your money is devalued by 26% each year. Well, Argentina had 1,000% inflation 3 months running. And what that means is that if you had an income of $1,000, 3 months later it'd be worth $26. It'd still have one and zeros behind it, but your purchasing capacity would be 26 bucks. So say the average car now takes 26 bucks to fill up. If we had the same hyperinflation, which we were heading for, it would cost you $1,000 to fill up your car 3 months. That's what happened to them. And we're doing the exact same thing. Another thing, people might have heard of the Falkland War. Well, they believed that having a war would get them out of this. Well, what are we doing? We're having a war in Afghanistan and Iraq, and some people say it's for terrorism, and some people say it's for oil. Both of those are kind of ludicrous because you can't fight Islam. It's a religious war there, and we have to face that reality. And if it's for oil, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of, because in 2005, the USGS published a survey of the Balkan Reserve, which is in South Dakota, and it has a sister reserve just slightly southeast of there. We have a total of 1.2 trillion barrels, which is more oil than the rest of the world combined. So we do not need to go to war for oil.